guys, how's it going and welcome back. So, went to Canadian Tire again today. Got some actually really awesome deals. The bench grinder is not the only thing I picked up. I also got a 2-pack of 10-inch blades for my new table saw. Gives me a 28 tooth and a 60 tooth. These are on sale right now at Canadian Tire for $29. Now yesterday this was on for 80 bucks. And today it was off sale, so it was back to like 119 bucks, I think is the regular price. And so I talked to the manager, and he gave it to me for the 80 bucks because it was only like 1 day difference. So I was like, that was sweet. So I was kind of hoping to come home with this because 120 bucks, I was kind of really not wanting to put out that much money even though I had it. And anyways, I got a grinder dressing wheel for it as well. By the way, you got to buy these at Home Hardware. Canadian Tire doesn't even carry dressing wheels. I don't know why. They carry the wheels, but they don't carry the dresser tool. So I got one of those, and of course, you got to use these fridge-size bulbs in this unit. So I got some 60 watters, and this has one side of the protector glass that actually is a magnifier, so you get a really close-up view of everything. So let me just grab a knife here, and we'll get this sucker out of the box. So I've got a grinder already that my boss gave me actually last year. It's an old, what is this thing anyway? Black & Decker, but it's just a little small guy, and you know it's getting old, and that's fine. You know, it's a good start, and but it's getting to the point now where it can barely sharpen a drill bit, so then it bogs down. So maybe I'll take it apart and see what makes it tick. But anyways, figured, well, get a grinder, gotta go a little bit bigger than 6-inch. The last grinder I actually had a few years ago, was a job mate, and it was a 6-inch, which is fine, you know, not a big deal, but I figured, well, bigger is better sometimes. A bit of a pain to get out of here. Alrighty. Okay, box. Go there. Now this also is the this is the only grinder they had in store that actually matches all my other tools. I only got one tool that doesn't match, and that's my 8-inch drill press, because it's black, and my 10-inch is blue. It's a Mastercraft. But anyway, so this matches the color of my other tools, which was kind of one thing I wanted, is, you know, something that matched. But at the same time, I wanted something good. And this little puppy chews up 4.5 amps. So that's actually quite cool. Now, there is a little tray I'm looking for. They had a little clip-on tray for this thing. At least they showed it in the store on the machines. Oh, that's going to be fun to bolt that sucker down. And the wheels look good. That's alright. Check the box here for extra parts. Not there. Not in with this. Not in there. Wow, the suck-you-do. Okay, we've got the brackets, we've got the bolts, we've got the 2 lenses. We have the rest of the bars. We don't have, there's supposed to be a little thing that goes on the front here, a little drawer thing. It's not here. Well, call the 1-800 number at Mastercraft, I guess, and get them to send me one. In the meantime, let's plug this sucker in and see what kind of output this thing has. And we got our bulbs. So far I'm liking what I see. What I'm not liking is the fact that that little door piece, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Ah, there you go. Nice and bright. That actually works pretty good. Just angle it to where you need it. Nice. Okay, let's fire it up. 4.5 amps. Woohoo! See what it does. Runs nice and quiet. Wow. So I'm going to let this run for a few minutes just to break in the motor. So, because it's, you know, it's brushed motor, right? So, you know, I want to break it in for a few minutes. Just let it run, no load. Get the brushes to seat in there nice. In the meantime, let's check the manual out. Find out where our missing part is. Should have a packing list in here. Weighs 20 pounds. 36 grit wheel and 60. 36, yeah, 36 and 60 grit. Top speed no load is 3,450 RPM. 8-inch wheels. Okay. We should have hex bolts, flat washer, star head screw and flat washer, spark deflector, hex bolt, flat washer D6, bracket, right eye shield, left eye shield, magnify eye shield, plain eye shield assembly, right work rest, left work rest. So it doesn't actually list the little tray. And I've seen the little trays on them at Canadian Tire, so I don't know why we don't have the little tray. That's kind of an oddballer. But what do we care? Maybe we can make something to mount on there and go from there. Okay, so let's turn this off. Let it stop on its own. That's probably going to take a bit. So we got spring washers here. Yep, that's how those are going to work. Well, we'll just do a little bit of assembly here while we're waiting for the motor to stop completely. Alright, let's fire it back up again. Should fire up a little quicker now. A little bit of a wobble in the wheels, but nothing that can't be retrimmed out with the dressing wheel. Fires up a lot quicker now. Gotta tighten the brackets up though. That's good. Well guys, do stay tuned for a review on this thing, because there will be one. But so far I'm liking it. Fires up pretty good. Runs nice and quiet, which is great. Checking out our assembly instruction stuff here. Well, if you want my opinion on the manual right now, it doesn't really give you a lot. I mean, this is kind of straightforward with clipping these on. And yeah, I put them on there exactly the way they show in the book. But there's this big ass washer. And these plates are probably for the other things. Okay, so keep all this stuff separate. Store they had the magnifier on this side. So I'll have to snug that up after. And same as this one. So when this thing is set up, I mean, you'll be able to rotate these, but this is your magnifier, which is kind of cool. And this one's non-magnified. I wonder why they didn't put a magnifier on each side. That would have been kind of cool. So again, these are pretty straightforward. Got a nut and a washer, nut and a washer. And that's for mounting your rests with. And this one commonly always goes on this side. Now you should have about 1/8 of an inch clearance between the front of your table foot and your wheel. 1/8 of an inch is actually quite normal to have. Much more than that, and well, depending on what you're grinding, you could end up with a problem that you don't want. So I would probabprobably stick with the 1/8 inch. This is actually quite unique design too. First I've seen of it too, where you've got your runners down here for your nuts, and then this slider here just goes onto this nut here, and it holds it, which is quite nice. So it gives you kind of like a nice three-way track system. So this way, you know, if you put any pressure down, it's not going to slip out or anything or twist. That one we're going to have to it in there a little bit better. Now, these two plates, and we've got some other screws here. See, that's all mounted. So we've got some extra screws, which we have no friggin' clue what they're for, and two plates. Well, that is interesting, kids. Let's consult the manual once again. I'm taking a little bit of time on this video because you get to see how this thing gets set up. Then I also don't have to do a how-to thing. I want a flat washer D6 times 2 hex bolt M6 times 14 spark deflector. It's part number 2. Oh no, that's actually a lamp for number 2 here. Put that on the parts. See, see, there it says right in here, water tray. So we don't have the water tray. So I'm definitely gonna, it does say it right here in the book. There should be a water tray and they show it right here. And it is part number 12. So, taking out all the packaging. And this was an unopened box too, so nothing in there, nothing there. Nothing in there. So that's all of this. Nothing dropped out on the floor on us. So let's take another look through the box. Nope. There is nothing in the box. And see, if you look at the box here, they actually, they show the water tray right here. And it was not in the box with the grinder. Well, guess Canadian Tire is going to be mailing me a part in the mail. And we still don't know what these brackets are for. The big washer may have something to do with one of these wheels, I guess, if you're putting something different on, but we got 2 extra screws, 2 plates, and a washer that the book doesn't tell us anything. Well, let's check the breakdown. See, it doesn't matter if you buy Mastercraft tools or some other tool. You gotta check these things over and make sure everything's all good and stuff and all there. Okay, so there's 2 screws. Yeah, they're here already. So they're already installed for that. So these 2 screws are going to be the same size. Probably. But either way, in our exploded view, I don't see these square plates anywhere. Because they're not going to be part of... Oh, wait a minute. They said spark arrestor. Maybe these things mount somewhere in here. that's what they're for. I'll bet you. That's probably what their idea of a spark arrestor is, I guess. Well, they definitely thread into there. So that's going to be a height adjustable thing too. So, if you're wondering where these plates go, I just figured that out. Actually, I got that one, I think, upside down. Yeah, because we need lots of adjustment room, so. Interesting, guys, very interesting. That comes right across there. This one here, we just gotta rotate this one. There we go. It's rotated. Mosquitoes, man. I'm telling you, living in the country. Alright, we'll figure out the adjustments on that after. And if we look at the box, yeah, that's exactly what they are. Yeah. Okay, so according to the box, these are actually there. So that's fine. So everything short of tightening down screws is all assembled. Kind of disappointed about that water tray. Now, this washer, that's got to be for when you're changing to a different stone. Sorry for taking so long, guys, but hey, someone's going to ask me about all this stuff. And then this way I don't have to answer it because you'll already know. What's this for? What's that for? Okay. So I'm going to go with, because you normally have to set your table 1/8 of an inch from your stone, I would do the same thing with the spark arresters, is set them about 1/8 of an inch too. And as you know, your wheel wears, you know, adjust accordingly. Nothing on that big washer. That washer's got to be part of, if you're using a different type of a stone or something, you might need the extra washer for something. That's all I can think of for this right now, because I can't see it even in the breakdown anywhere. It just says there's a D6 flat washer. D6. D6. So you won't even see a D6 on the breakdown, it's all just numbers. So we got flat washer D8 number 34. Flat washer D6 number 12. Number 12. So where's 12 on here? Okay, so that's just a small washer according to this. So that's just one of the tiny washers on the screws. So that still doesn't explain this big boy. So let's go back. This is the fun part, guys. Of, you know, manuals are not that clear sometimes. And this is the second time in a row that Canadian Tire's lacked on a manual that's clear. Grinding wheel, plain ice shield, spark deflector, lamp switch, magnifying shield, right angle grinding wheel, base, water tray. Before each use. Main description. Water will not start, probable cause. By the way, the warranty on this is 3 years, in case you're wondering. I don't know. It's not even, doesn't even show anywhere on the breakdown about this washer, but it's big enough to go on the arbor for something, so it may be just a spare washer in case you lose or snap one. I don't know how you're going to snap it, but anyways, so I'll continue on with this little project of putting this sucker together, and once I got everything done, I'll show you guys a test video using this, and we'll see if it bogs down on us or anything under a bit of a load and whatnot. But so far I'm liking this thing. It's pretty cool. But before it gets too late, I have to call Canadian Tire's 1-800 number and say, hey, where's my water tray, guys? I'm missing a water tray. In the meantime, thanks for watching, guys, and having patience, and we'll catch you in the next video. Ciao.